It was a beautiful Wednesday afternoon, and I decided that I didn't want to stay in the house all day, especially flying so much in the last couple weeks. So I decided to come down to South Manassas to see what I could catch. About 20 minutes after I parked my car, set up my chair and my cameras, and turned on my scanner, here come Amtrak 51, the westbound Cardinal going to Chicago. About 30 seconds after I stopped recording the video, I got an email on my phone. It was from United Airlines. What happened was I applied for a job as a ramp agent over United about a month ago. As I already went through the process of hiring, they finally gave me a start date, which I start this Monday, September 23rd at 7 a.m. So as soon as I was done recording with Amtrak, I called all my folks, my family, and all my friends, and let them know the exciting news of how a new career will be starting in my name. As you heard, that was the defect detector in Knoxville going off. Not indicating for Amtrak, that was actually for K90, which is a local coming somewhere from the south. I don't exactly know where he was originating from, but all I know is he was right on my tail. And as soon as I got on my chair, there was the headlights, and he already called it clear at Bristow, as he was going to make his way into Manassas and drop some local cars off. As soon as Key 90 pulled into Manassas, here comes southbound VRE 325, the first VRE commuter of the day. He just called restricting here at South Manassas, which is a track 1 only signal, because he's about to go into the special siding that's meant for VRE. There's also a platform there called the Broad Run Airport Station, which is where VRE would terminate. This train, VRE 325, is going to go ahead and terminate here at the station, and then he's going to turn for 336, affecting being a outbound afternoon train. as I said earlier, this is Veery 325. He's now taken the curve going into Broad Run Airport Station, where he will turn for power, and now he becomes Veery 336. Northbound commuter making all stops going into Washington, D.C. It will come back as a later trip. I believe that would be Veery 335. Do not quote me on that. So he's pulling up very, very slowly, because he's got to do a running brake test, in which is really hard to do uphill, so he's going to wait until he gets all the way to the top. So because he hasn't done a running brake test yet, he has to maintain his speed. Whatever speed you're maintaining and you have to do a current brake test, you have to maintain that speed. And then when you apply the brake test, you're expected to slow down. But since he's already crawling at 5 miles an hour or less, going up a 2.3% grade, it makes it nearly impossible to do a complete running brake test without slamming on your engine hard or without barely touching your brakes, making it an inaccurate test.
What do you want me? That's all right. Here, run a brake test, 336. Run a brake test, 96 out.
Once VRA 336 rounded the corner, I just got a phone call from my buddy Daniel Simon, as he was telling me the 8106, which is the Interstate Heritage Unit, was leading NS211 and was spotted at Front Royal. When he called me, he was already at Gainesville, as I was already set up in South Manassas anyways, so I decided to stick around because I was going to go down to Bristow and try to get some good shots. But I'm glad I did it, because as soon as I got off the phone, he already called POW, and by the way he was sounding, and because he didn't call the Bristow yard crew change area, he was not going to stop. And like I said, I'm glad I stayed here at South Manassas. So here is the 8106, the Interstate Heritage Unit, leading NS211, which had a trio leader. Since I had nothing to do till 6 o'clock, I decided to go down to Bristow to see if I could chase NS-214. My first idea was to go to Knoxville to try to catch him there, but by the time I went to Burger King, sat down, got out of traffic, I realized it was kind of too late. So I went to Bristow after they just got done changing crews, as the outbound crew were ready to go. They had PTC issues, but they resolved it once they hit PAL. So the first place I caught him was down at Bristow, right the yard crew changing area. The next place I caught him was I was trying to catch him at Cabela's, but unfortunately due to the traffic, I just missed him, or at least the head end. So I beat him all the way up to Irby, or where the planes are. And then I got him again, Allison and Marshal, as well as 3 other eastbounds at Allison, which you'll see here in a minute. As soon as 214 left my sight here at Bristow, the chase was on. The first place I was trying to catch him was Cabela's right outside Gainesville, but I hit too many red lights and hit a little bit of traffic, so it made it nearly impossible. So I chased him down to the plains. It's a cute little town route for Route 55. By the way, if you're chasing any train on the B line, Route 55 is the best route in my opinion. About 30 seconds after I cut this video, I heard that NS-214 was going to be put in the siding of Irby and Allison to let 3 eastbounds go by, which were 13R, 228, and NS-203. By the time I got to the Allison siding, I just missed 13R, so I caught 228 and I caught 203. They were right in each other's tail, because as soon as they crossed over on the interlocking, or the siding, excuse me, the signal went to restricting immediately, indicating that it was lined up for another train right behind them. So here comes NS-228. Which is eastbound, or it's going to be southbound as soon as it gets on the Washington District, with some pretty good power and a fairly long train.
Marshal was taking
Once NS-20 around that corner here at Allison, the signal went right to restricting 10 minutes later, went to an approach. Apparently, 228 had a PTC issue, and the PTC dumped because the PTC farm did not connect to the satellite properly. So as soon as I got that out of the way, he came a clear signal, and then right after came NS203, right by the old crossing here at the Allison signal.
Today, look good, bye. Okay, I'll look good, well, I'll take you.
I barely caught Norfolk Southern 214 here at Marshal, as he just got the permission to leave Allison, as I tried to beat him all the way to Marshal. I didn't get him going through Allison because I wanted to beat him, because I didn't realize how fast he was going, which in this case he was doing 45 miles an hour, which I was completely unexpected. But I was able to get a good video quality shot. However, my pictures did not come out as well as I thought, due to my poor timing. But this was the first chase I've ever done. This is a fun chase, and I'd sure do it again. This is Tranks Productions. We's out of here. Thanks for watching, y'all.